Hello, Stuart. Thanks for sending your swing to the Golf Digest Challenge. My name is Mike Richards. Let's take a look at what you brought. It looks like when you got finished swinging, you kind of pointed your finger to the right, so I'm assuming your ball took off to the right. One of the things I would probably do with you, if you were in front of me for a private lesson, is I'd really work on your initial setup posture. Square-wise, I see the shaft on the ground. I think your feet do a pretty good job. But I just think you're too far away from your golf ball. And I'm going to show kind of what I'm talking about. I'm going to give you a picture of Anthony Kim and how he sets up to an iron shot. And I think you can see there's a little bit more angle over his golf ball, whereas yours is almost a little bit too vertical here in the back. And I think you can also see your backside kind of sitting down just a little bit. So with you, I'd really work on the posture to start with. So how I would do that is kind of stick your backside out and up, get your body to lean a little bit more over the ball, almost at an angle where, well, let's go ahead and retrace this. I got Anthony Kim's angle roughly around 40 degrees, 41 degrees, about 45 degrees, and yours is about 64. So you can see we need to come a little bit more down into this position to help us out. So what's that going to do for your swing? Well, number one, what it's going to do is going to get that club routing back a little bit better on plane. When you see your swing is set in motion here, I'm going to put a line right up the shaft of the golf club, and I can't really see the club face too well, but boy, I can really show you what the club's going to be doing for the most part. I mean, you're obviously in a decent position right there. I mean, I wouldn't change that at all. The club's on plane, the hands are okay. But what I don't like about what I see is how the hands are getting away from your body at that stage. Your hands are getting too far away, and what that does, it gets your club head behind your hands too much right there. As you watch Anthony Kim swing his club back, his hands go a little bit closer to his body than yours. Yours kind of fans out and away. Now, look how close his hands are to his leg and where his club is in the backswing. Your hands have actually twisted and gone high as the club's gone low. Now, what that's going to do for you, Stuart, is it's going to put that club in a very flat, laid-off position right there. So right now, your club is so flat and out of balance. And how you can tell that is if I drew a line down from your club shaft, it should point down your target line. You can see it's way over here. If we drew that same line in with Anthony Kim, you can see how the shaft stands up more. Let's draw that line right down his club, and you see it point right down his target line. And I hope, Stuart, you can see the huge difference. Your club gets laid off right there. So now everything from this point forward is nothing but a compensation. So you can probably time that out on a bucket of balls on the range. You might be able to time that out for a few holes. Then all of a sudden you have this big disaster hole come up and you're like, what the heck happened? So I'd like to see you get a little bit further away from your ball, bend a little bit more over your golf ball, so give me a little bit different hiked up bunge position in your posture. Get that club up in a little bit better position at the top of your backswing. And this is what I'm going to show you now too. When you take that club to the top, you'll see where that club kind of points. I'm going to back it up. You see how it kind of is laid off over here to the left, right there. And you have to almost work that into a good position. You lay it off right there. Look at that club's pointing way left. So now you have to do something strange to get that club in a decent position. And watch Anthony Kim's club at the top of his swing. It points right down over his shoulder, which is parallel to his target line. Yours is out here in left field somewhere, which typically tells us that we're going to start the downswing with our shoulders. Well, and that gets that club a little too steep. And so your hands kind of routed just a little bit more over the ball. Let me just back it up a little bit. I'll back it up 3 or 4 frames. All I want you to do is watch the triangle of your arms and your glove. So here's where your hands go. They go up. Now you see them route towards the ball. So right now your swing is coming in steep. You can get away with that with a short iron. Long iron and fairway woods and drivers, forget about it. It's too steep. And then you're going to blister that thing out there to the right because you're coming. Look at your shoulders. And you look at how open your shoulders are through the impact. That's all related to the initial setup position and how the club routes on the way up. So, Stuart, what I'd like to see you do, if I had you in front of me for some lessons, again, I'm going to fix your posture initially. Then that's going to hopefully take care of your backswing and how the club hinges up. And then we'll work on the downswing. But you can't work on the downswing until you fix your initial posture. So, Stuart, good luck to you. Thanks for sending your Swing of the Golf Digest challenge. Work on it for a few weeks. Send me another one. Put my name on it, and I'll definitely look at it. Thanks again.